Hello, I'm Dr. Nicole Davis at aginginvestor.com, and we have for you today a short video illustrating the 7 of the main warning signs of financial elder abuse. If you want to protect your clients and loved ones from abuse, watch this and be wise about this problem.
Hello there, I'm Carolyn Rosenblatt, RN and attorney at aginginvestor.com. And today we'd like to help you understand the 7 warning signs of financial elder abuse. Now, if you're a financial advisor, lawyer, or an adult child of an aging parent, you need to be on the alert for signs that financial abuse is happening or is a risk for your aging client or family member. A change in the elder's pattern of handling money is a common red flag. There are ways that the abuse may surface. Some will show you that a danger is looming. Others can reveal that abuse is probably already going on. Either way, you need to act. So let's go through these 7 warning signs to help you be aware of them. First, your client has always had a trusted person whom he appointed as an agent on his durable power of attorney form some time ago. Suddenly, he changes and gives that power to a different person, and you question that new person's motives and behavior. Something doesn't feel right. What you need to do about it is to explore the problem. Ask questions. Why did the client change? What was going on? Was he subject to being manipulated? See what you can find out. Second, your client, whom you've known for some time, is not able to access her own funds. If you manage or supervise those funds, beware of this one. Her assets could be under the control of someone else who has stopped your client from making any decisions about her own money. There may be a legitimate reason for this, such as cognitive impairment. Or it could mean that someone is taking funds from her. Find out. This is very important. If you don't ask questions, you'll never know, and someone could be getting away with it. Third, the third warning sign of financial abuse. You receive a change of address notice, indicating that your client is no longer getting mail where he's always been getting mail, as long as you've known him. You heard nothing from him about moving, and were sure he didn't want to move. It could mean that someone other than your client is diverting bank statements and financial statements to himself to cover up abuse or to steal from the elder. What you need to do about it is ask questions, and you need to report it if you think abuse is happening. The fourth warning sign is when you call your client, someone else answers the phone and says, "Oh, he's out," and you call back and they say, "Oh, he's not available." Your written communication attempts, which should follow that, receive no response. After many tries, you get the impression that someone is stopping your client from taking your calls. This is a clear red flag. Isolating an elder from contact with others is often what happens with elder abuse. This definitely needs to be reported. The fifth warning sign of potential financial abuse. Your client has always been a conservative investor, preferring low-risk products over the long period of time you've known him. Suddenly, he wants to withdraw cash, sometimes in large amounts, to put into things you consider high risk. Maybe you consider them downright dangerous. This calls for action on your part. What you should do is to contact any and all concerned family members or others to let them know about this before it's too late. Your client could lose everything. The sixth warning sign. In checking your client's account, you notice numerous large withdrawals, unexplained and completely outside the norm for your client. Again, this is a huge red flag warning you that your client could be under manipulation or the influence of an abuser. Why would he be taking out all this money all of a sudden? Ask your client about this immediately. And if it doesn't sound right, please report your suspicions. The seventh and last warning sign of potential financial elder abuse. Your client comes to your office with a relative or friend whom you've never met and who has never before been involved in your client's financial matters. Your client seems pressured to include this other individual in obtaining all of his account information, and to direct transactions. If you're worried about this, you have a few choices. You can hold all transactions, and if you're in a financial institution, you can escalate the matter to your compliance department. Above all, whoever sees this should make a written record of concerns. You can also report this matter. Now, what do we mean when we say report it? Well, we're talking about contacting your county's Adult Protective Service. This is an arm of law enforcement. They usually have a 24-hour hotline. And to report the problem, an online form will be sent to you, or one will be mailed to you, and you fill it out with the details of the date, time, place, and reasons for your suspicions. You do have to know the name of anyone who has raised your suspicions. Give Adult Protective Services something to work with. Law enforcement can't catch financial abusers unless we help them. Every one of us needs to stand up for vulnerable, aging adults or those who are subject to manipulation by others. Those are our 7 signs of financial elder abuse potentially happening. And just to review, if your client suddenly changes the durable power of attorney, if your client doesn't seem to have access to her own funds, if there's an odd change of address notice that you get, or if no one will allow you to talk to your client on the phone, or your client suddenly does something like withdrawing a large amount of cash that's never happened before, or you notice in checking the statements that there are large withdrawals that are unexplained. And finally, a friend or relative who's never been involved starts getting involved in your client's financial affairs in an odd way. Help law enforcement protect vulnerable elders from abuse. Recent research has shown us that financial elder abuse costs seniors well over $36 billion a year. Learn more about how to spot the early warning signs that make your client vulnerable. Sign up now for our continuing education accredited 1-hour webinar, watched on demand, about seniors and diminished capacity. Let me show you how to sign up now. First, go to our website at aginginvestor.com. Second, click on the webinar page and scroll down to the first webinar entitled Best Practices for Managing Clients with Diminished Capacity. Third, register with your name and email. That's it, and thank you for watching from aginginvestor.com. If you and your organization need help in developing a plan of how to protect your clients, whether they are older or vulnerable, or you think they can become vulnerable, contact us at aginginvestor.com and we'll tailor a presentation or training program especially for you.